Hello, welcome back. My name's Chris, and I am the Railroad Reseller. Today is probably a harder topic to talk about as a whole. It's, a survival type video. I want to talk about how you're going to make it because it's going to be about you and your experiences and doing what you need to do to keep your business afloat, okay? What I do in my business experience may not be the same as your business experience. But let me say this, and let me be crystal clear. Just because I criticize someone for their methods doesn't mean they're not doing what's best for their business, okay? Um, wouldn't be what I do. I want to talk about some examples, okay? First of all, recently, about 3 years ago, I purchased a bunch of wrestling magazines, and I sold one for 300. The first one sold for like $312. I did an auction on it, which paid for the whole lot and then some. So from that point on, the rest is just gravy. Now, my take on it is you have to handle the gravy right. Some people say that your money is made on the purchase and not the sale. And in that case, it definitely would be. I made my money when I bought them off the lady. Now, had I known they were worth more, I would have offered the lady more money later. But it is what it is. There's plenty of times we all make bad purchases that don't just work out the right way. But the reason why I bring up these wrestling magazines is 3 years later, almost 3 years, I bought them like April 2021, I think, or April 22, sorry. I was laying Saturday morning in my bed playing a video game. I'm transparent for what I do. And Saturday morning, I'd worked all week at my job, so there wasn't yard sales and stuff to go to, so I took it easy for Saturday morning. Still did get up later on and thrift and list some things. But I'm just laying there in bed and playing my video game. And ching ching. Wonder what that is. Wonder what sold. Some of those old wrestling magazines. Another $25 worth of those wrestling magazines went out the door. Not only do I make a little bit on that, when a person bought two, I made more extra on the shipping. So, that's all gravy. It's all money. Now, what I could have done, I could have a year ago, 2 years ago, ran to Whatnot. Got to get rid of them, got to get rid of them. Boom. They go out the door, $1 a piece. Somebody covers my shipping, $4 plus shipping, and wrestling magazines get out the door. And somebody would have bought them, and either a couple things, they would have used them, maybe they like them, or they would have listed them in their store. And hey, good to both parties. Okay? I'm more slow dime than I am fast pennies. It's not nickel anymore. People say, oh, fast nickel. No, it ain't no nickels. You're not getting nickels. You're getting pennies. And you're getting fractions of a penny sometimes. Yes, you already made your money. But I didn't do nothing. It's just like recently I made a belt buckle purchase. Okay, I made those belt buckle purchases so 1 year from now, 2 years from now, I'd still be selling belt buckles. The other week, I sold two belt buckles. Today, before I came on, I sold a belt buckle. It went international. Okay? That's another thing I do. I have international on. There's people out there that don't have international because they're worried it won't work out. I'm going to tell you, if I could sell everything, I'd sell everything international. Okay, so I have zero worry about international. Matter of fact, 3 sales in the last 3 weeks have all come from international sales. But it's kind of weird on international sales. They kind of come and go. I won't have now. There'll be at some point I probably won't have an international sale for a month or so. It's just odd how that works out. But I want to say it's up to you to run that business. It's up to you to pay your bills. Okay, but you have to factor that in sometimes. Could I later on make a lot more money on this item if I just held it? Is it really taking up that much room? Is it really bothering me that much to have this item. You know, you've got to sort this type of stuff out. I'm going to show you some what's sold, and we're going to continue this conversation. All right, let's go over some things that have sold. This is a belt buckle here. Got a little bit over $25 plus shipping. It's for a Chevy Cordoba. It was a short run car that they only made for like 3 or 4 years. So I knew it was all about finding the right person here, but I knew that I could kind of price this belt buckle up. It was the only one on eBay and stuff. So like I said, I got a little bit over $25 plus shipping on this belt buckle. This was part of the original big buy belt buckle that I pay like $50 for like 80 some belt buckles or something like that. So that's definitely good. We're all in profit to be on this. So easy shipper, $25 plus shipping on that. So Piggly Wiggly hat here. Little Piggly Wiggly hat. It is an official Piggly Wiggly hat. A little over $11 plus shipping. This was part of a marketplace buy. I bought a good little bit of a hats for $25. Sold a eye clicker too. If you're in a college area, be on the lookout for eye clickers. They're not huge money, but the sell-through rate is great. And you know, maybe this is something to it, the bins you look for. You know, definitely lightweight, all this type. Anyway, $15 plus shipping on the eye clicker. A few clothing sales here. Sold a Saddlebred here, 2XLT. Just, you know, lightweight shirt, very lightweight. You can see me through this. $10 plus shipping on the 2XLT Saddlebred shirt. Sold a pair of shorts in February. These are just what they call board shorts. These are just a medium Nike. They just have a really cool look. Use the words geometric and abstract when you're describing things like this, and you'll get those views you need necessary to sell items like this. This was an $11 plus shipping, I think. This was a $2 buy, where I buy stuff half price on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And finally, another pair of shorts in February. So I love selling shorts. These are Southern Tide shorts. New with tags. They're yellow. They're front flat. I've had these in the store for a while because they had free shipping on them. But I got $26 free shipping on the Southern Tide shorts. So that my message, you know, I'm trying to clarify my message here. I want you to understand, I do 100% support you selling your items on multiple platforms. What makes sense for your item to sell it on that platform. But I want you to get maximum return on your investment for the most part. Now, if you're, you know, it's one or two as the final end, and if you want to do something, that's fine. But try to maximize out your multiple things, you know. Exhaust it till it can't, you know, it can't be exhausted, you know. I tell you what, you can watch some of the videos of different people. And it used to be their videos was they spent $200 at this yard sale. They made $1,200 on this yard sale, and the items was still staying listed and listed and listed. And they didn't care how long it took to list it. It wasn't all of a sudden about throw it up here and get rid of it. You know, so my opinion has still always been, if I bought a lot of vinyl records, let's say I spent $100 on some vinyl records, and hey, the first 15 sold, and I got $10 a piece, there's my $150 back, if I'm about profit. And I had these 90 other records, okay, or 85. I'm still going to keep them. I mean, I have a way. I've got a tote that's specially designed for vinyl records. I found it at the Goodwill a few years ago for $1.99. It can hold quite a few records. It's pretty darn empty right now. So if I got a bunch of records, I'm not going to give them away on some platform. I'm going to list them, and if it takes 6 months, a year to sell that record, then it takes 6 months or a year to sell that record. But I'm not going to give it away just because it, you know. Now, I did a couple years ago buy a bunch of Elvis records for 50 cents a piece at the Goodwill. Believe it or not, they were still at the Goodwill. And this was right before the Elvis movie came out. Now, I didn't go through and sort and all that. I just went and bought the whole lot because I didn't want to miss out. I have found sometimes there's that Grail in there, and I'm not gonna give up on the Grail just to sit there for an hour. Why waste an hour of my time when they were 50 cents a piece anyway? So I listed a bunch of Elvis albums, made a lot of money off those Elvis albums because most of them were just literally looked like somebody took them out, listened to them once, put them back, never touched them again. I never found a record that had any issues on it out of the probably 50, 60 records, literally. And I made, like I said, now there was a few Elvis albums left over, and I threw I threw quite a few up on Marketplace. I think I did like $10 for 10, and just to continue. And then I still had a few left, like 3 or 4 left. So I just threw them in a bunch of stuff and donated them to a church for their sale. That is something I will do. I honestly think that's probably a better method instead of spending 3 hours to give your stuff away. Why not donate yours to a church or a local something for them to make money off of? We've got a Boy Scout thing coming up here probably next month. They haven't advertised it yet, but usually it's in April. Why not donate to the Boy Scouts so they can sell and they can make money for their trips, or some local soccer team or something like that? I'd rather see them make money off of it, me write it off as a tax write-off, than spend 3 hours just to make nothing. I'm going to show you the last bit of sold, and we're going to wrap this thing up. All right, let's go over some things that sold. Sold a belt buckle Mackinac Bridge here. This was part of the big lot that I bought a while back. $12 plus shipping on the Mackinac Bridge. Part of another belt buckle lot that I bought. These are just not very good belt buckles, so I just lotted them up. This is $12 plus shipping on these 3 belt buckles. They're just more ornate type things, so that's why I did what I did. Sold a roll of the nickels. These have went down as I predicted they would go down, but they're still more than $2 a roll. So I like $15 plus shipping on the roll of 2024 nickels. Sold a pickle container from Tupperware. $7 plus shipping on the Tupperware. Sold a pinball here. This is I had a long time. This is new sealed, and it still took a long time. $9 free shipping on the pinball. Sold this LuLaRoe type jacket type thing here. This take a long time to sell. Got $12 plus shipping on the LuLaRoe. And finally, sold this Pulaski Yankees polo here. This was a $1 pickup, $9 plus shipping on the New York and Pulaski Yankees polo. So in finalizing this thing out, I want to speak to another issue. There's a lot of fear going on. There's a lot of one day this is going to happen, and one day that's going to happen, and one day this is going to happen. And I want you to do this. Just run your business. Just, try to keep your binders on and try to run your business. And I'm going to say this, like a couple Super Bowl. President Trump took and said, we're not minting the penny anymore. Okay, I'm going to let you know in on some facts. The mint in February 2025 minted 352 million pennies at the Philadelphia location. And at the Denver location, they minted another 250 million pennies. Okay, that's 600 million pennies was minted after the announcement that they would stop making the penny. So my thing is, don't just be because something like that, until physically it happens, don't go crazy. Don't over readjust, You keep your binders on and you keep going. Don't take all, because in this environment we live in, it's an entertainment environment. Okay, the reason why my channel doesn't blow up is because I'm trying to do educational. I'm not here to entertain you. If you want an entertainment channel, go visit someone else, because I'm not into the entertainment business. I want to help you grow your business. I want you to do better. I want you to make money. Okay? I don't want you to come visit me. I don't want you to spend 3 hours over here, 2 hours over here. I don't want you to do that. I want you to make money. This channel is to help you make money. Okay? If there's anything I can do to help you increase your revenue with your store, with your eBay experience, your reselling experience, I'm all for it. I want you to make sure you understand what this channel is all about and why you need to subscribe to this channel. Why you need to be a part of this. Because if you want to grow, if you want to make money, that's what I'm here for, okay? I'm not here to get you to come to 3 hours worth of shows. I'm not getting you to come to this place, that place, wherever. This is about growing your resale experience. And I want you to grow your resale experience. I want to tell you I appreciate you for coming. Sorry the videos are sporadic. I don't put out content just to put out content. I really want to talk to you. I really want to have real experiences to share with you. Take care and have a good week.